6 contestants are about to compete for thousands of pounds, but who's got what it takes to outrun the hardball? Welcome to Hardball. In the first of our 2 heats today, Rosemary, Emma and Chris will all step up to play. Watching their every move, ready and raring to go next are James, Gareth and Ruby. But only one of them will make it through to the final. Drawn at random to take on the hardball first, it's Chris. Chris, welcome to the show.
Hi, good to meet you.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm Chris, I'm 48, I'm operations manager from Oxfordshire.
And Chris, what do you like doing outside of work?
Oh, lots of things really. I do tarot card reading and I do a few ghost hunts, amongst other things.
You like talking to the spiritual world?
Yeah, it's always good to get a message from the other side.
Oh, so what are they saying today?
They haven't been talking about today.
OK. And I'm looking at you, Chris, and I think you look like a winner. Have you won anything?
Nice to hear.
I think so. Have you won anything in your life before?
Yes, I've won a few competitions. I won a cruise round Tahiti, which was a tiebreaker competition, which was lovely. Yeah. It was very nice. So that was, you had to say which celebrity you'd take on a desert island to entertain you.
And you said?
Bruce Forsyth. And it was, well, it was sponsored by a make of drink. So it was make of drink, adds variety and spice.
That's OK, Chris.
Nice to see you nice, you see, works in Tahiti.
Well, I see. OK, there was a reason, otherwise you would have said...
Yeah, kind of linked in with the product.
Good. OK, well, Chris, it's great to have you on the show. We'll start by playing the moneymaker.
Right.
The aim of the game is to get as far along the track as you can by answering as many questions as you can. Each correct answer moves you on 1 square and adds £50 to the jackpot. The further you move along, the more money you'll add. And that is what today's winner will play for in the final. But beware, the hardball is always hunting you down. And if it passes you, it's game over. The player who makes the least progress will be going home. Chris, let's put you up on the track, shall we? Go on then, there we go.
Oh, lovely. Hello.
So the hardball will be released the moment I've asked your first question. If you're ready, let's play hardball. According to the title of Lewis Carroll's 1865 novel, where does Alice have adventures?
Wonderland.
Correct. Which planet in our solar system is known as the Red Planet?
Mars.
Correct. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's girlfriend?
Minnie.
Correct. In the animal kingdom, what name is given to a female deer?
Doe.
Correct. Guilty and Flora are fragrances by which Italian fashion house?
Pass.
Gucci. In astrology, which sign of the zodiac is represented by the twins?
Gemini.
Correct. What is the name of the killer whale who befriends Jessie in the title of a 1993 film?
Pass. No idea.
Willie. In dentistry, what name is given to the 8 teeth at the front of your mouth?
Incisors.
Correct. In which English county is the city of Norwich located?
Norwich, East Anglia.
Norfolk.
Oh, yeah.
On the 2nd of October, the birthday of which social activist is celebrated in India?
Gandhi.
Correct. Not including jokers, a standard deck of playing cards consists of how many cards?
52.
Correct. Which fish is dry cured and marinated in herbs to make the Scandinavian dish gravlax?
Herring.
Salmon. Emerald and lime are shades of which colour?
Green.
Correct. Which 3-word phrase is used in the theatre world as a way to say good luck?
Break a leg.
Correct. What name is given to a triangle that has no equal angles and no equal sides?
Isosceles.
Scalene. In the Beano, which rival of Dennis the Menace is known as the Softie?
Walter, that was his surname.
Walter, correct. What name is given to a person who does not eat or use any animal products?
Vegan.
Correct. Until 2013, Mervyn King was the governor of which financial
Bank of
institution?
England.
Correct. Which British singer has had the surnames Tweedy Cole and Fernandez Vicini?
Cheryl.
Correct. Which American artist painted the picture called Nighthawks?
Pass.
Edward Hopper. In the name of a UK political party, the letters SNP are short...
Scottish National Party. Too late.
Would have been the Scottish National Party, Chris, but looking at the hardball track, not too bad at all.
Good.
You happy?
I am, because I thought it might do a lot worse than that, so that's good.
Third level of the track, you've put in £700 into the jackpot.
That's good.
And, Chris, you're currently the one to beat.
Ah.
This is good.
Good news.
Next to take on the hardball, it's Emma. Emma, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Tell me about you.
My name's Emma. I am a teacher from Kent.
And what do you like to do outside of the classroom, Emma?
I like to do dancing.
Good.
So a bit of salsa.
Yes? Anything else?
Belly dancing as well.
This is very good. I'd love a demo, but maybe another time. How long have you been dancing?
Salsa since I was about 20 and belly dancing since I was 14.
Amazing. This is a very slightly different dance that we play here on Hardball.
It is.
You've seen Chris go before you. How do you think he did?
He did really well, yeah.
And do you think you can do better than he did?
I'm gonna try to.
Well, if you get further than Chris, then you guarantee yourself a place in the next round, OK? Let's have a look at the square to beat. There it is. Third level of the track. Emma, let's put you up there. Remember, the Hardball will start once I finish asking the first question. Emma, if you're ready, then let's play Hardball. What name is given to a period of time equal to 1,000 years?
Millennium.
Correct. Opening in London in 1999, what stage musical is based on the songs of ABBA?
Mamma Mia.
Correct. In a series of 4 British sitcoms, Rowan Atkinson played Edmund who?
Blackadder.
Correct. The river Liffey flows through which
Dublin.
Correct. At the 1986 FIFA World Cup, which player scored the Hand of God goal against England?
Maradona.
Correct. Which fruit is said to have inspired Sir Isaac Newton's theory?
Apple.
Correct. Upon marrying Prince Charles, Camilla Parker Bowles became the Duchess of where?
Cornwall.
Correct. In Buddhism, which universal law states that good or bad actions determine a person's future?
Karma.
Correct. What is the surname of the US chat show host and comedian Ellen?
DeGeneres.
Correct. What is the only month of the year that can pass without there being a full moon?
February.
Correct. Located in Ireland, which legendary stone is said to bring eloquence to those
Blarney.
who... Correct. Which US girl group had hits in the 1990s with No, No, No and Bills, Bills, Bills?
Destiny's Child.
Correct. In US currency, how many cents are there in a quarter?
25.
Correct. In which Disney film does a cricket help a puppet?
Pinocchio.
Correct. Which English author wrote the novels Jamaica Inn and My Cousin Rachel?
Pass.
Daphne du Maurier. Between 1986 and 2005, who was the World Chess Federation's #1 player?
Pass.
Garry Kasparov. Which word can mean a small, narrow river or a continuous flow of data?
Stream.
Correct. In the Great Fire of London, which diarist buried his Parmesan cheese?
Samuel Pepys.
Correct. What name was given to a novel made available in digital form for a computer or mobile device?
Ebook.
Correct. The name of which Mexican dish translates into English as Little Donkey?
Pass.
Burrito. In Western astrology, someone born on Valentine's Day is which star sign?
Pisces.
Aquarius. What specific type of footwear has stars known as Wellington, Chelsea and Cowboy?
Boot.
Correct. The life of which male singer is the subject of the 2005 film Walk the Line?
Johnny Cash.
Correct. In 2015, Christian Horner married which Spice Girl?
Jerry Halliwell.
Correct. What is the name of the world's largest and most powerful particle collider?
The Large Hadron Collider.
Correct. What was the name of the NASA rover that landed on the planet Mars in August 2012?
Pass.
Curiosity. Cassandra became the wife of which Only Fools and Horses character?
Del Boy.
Rodney. The 15th century painting known as La Primavera is by which Italian Renaissance artist?
Pass.
Sandro Botticelli, Emma, was the answer we were looking for. But that would have been even more sensational than you already played. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. 4 levels of the track. Emma, £1,050 added to the jackpot takes us up to 1,750.
Very happy.
Well, you should be. You really should be.
Sorry, Chris.
I'm not happy.
Well, yes, not all of us is going to be happy in this situation. I think you probably had some nerves before, but they are gone now after that.
Oh, yes.
That was fantastic. And, yeah, well, Emma, you got further than Chris on the track, so you are safely through to the next round. Very well done. Chris, I'm afraid you are still at risk of going home.
She did really well.
Our last player in this heat is Rosemary. Come and join me. Rosemary, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about you.
Well, I'm semi-retired. I work 3 days a week now, which is lovely. Plenty more time to be in the garden and get things sorted and go off on holidays, things like that.
So you got green fingers then, Rosemary?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
You washed for today?
Yeah, I washed for today, left the gardening gloves at home.
Apart from gardening, do you have any other interests?
Well, I enjoy going out and about, just enjoying life in general, really. I like a challenge.
This is good. So you like a challenge, and you've got a bit of a challenge on your hands today.
Yes, very good players.
Well, Emma and Chris did very well before you. Do you think you can do even better?
I'm going to give it my best shot.
That's what we like to hear. Unfortunately, one of you will have to leave the game after this round. So, Rosemary, for you to get through to the next round, you'll have to get past Chris on the track. This would be the square to beat. That's the square.
Okay.
Let's put you up on the track. OK, Rosemary, remember the hardball will start once I finish asking your first question.
Right.
Well, if you're ready, then, Rosemary, let's play hardball. Which British soap opera famously features the Rover's Return?
Coronation Street.
Correct. Queen Elizabeth I belonged to which royal house?
The Tudors.
Correct. Which writing instrument has varieties called fountain and ballpoint?
Pens.
Correct. In 2012, Taylor Swift began a whirlwind romance with which member of One Direction?
Pass.
Harry Styles. The name of which martial art means empty hand in Japanese?
Judo.
Karate. The fashion agencies Storm, Elite and Select represent people in what profession?
Pass.
Modelling. On the periodic table, which element is represented by the chemical symbol O?
Oxygen.
Correct. Starring Adam Sandler, the film The Wedding Singer is set in which decade?
1990s.
80s. The 1624 painting by Frans Hals is popularly known as the Laughing
Cavalier.
Correct. To make a classic snowball cocktail, lemonade is mixed with which egg-based alcohol?
Avocado.
Correct. According to the Gospel of Luke, how many disciples were with Jesus at the Last Supper?
13.
12. In Greek mythology, what physical feature did Pegasus have that horses don't normally have?
Wings.
Correct. In which city is the Scottish Parliament located?
Pass.
Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Edinburgh,
I
of
know.
course it
No,
is.
no.
Oh, it comes to you now.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
the
yeah,
game's over,
yeah.
always the way.
Always the way.
Second line of the track, £350 added to the jackpot, which takes us up to £2,100.
Great.
Rosemary, of course, you didn't get further than Chris. It does mean you're out of the game.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for playing hardball.
Enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
So, Chris and Emma are now going to battle it out for a place in today's semi-final. But who will make it through? Let's find out as we play the head-to-head. Chris and Emma, well done.
Thank you.
Getting to the head-to-head is no mean feat. And Chris, you had a very good moneymaker.
Yeah, it's all right. It's good.
£700, just slightly less than Emma. So coming in as a bit of the underdog. How are you going to take on the head-to-head?
She's quite fierce, so just go for it, really.
OK. I mean, your moneymaker was outstanding, getting all the way down to the 4th level of the track. Well, guys, it's very different when you've got the buzzer in your hands. But wishing you both the best of luck. And our next set of contestants are going to be watching very closely to see who they could be taking on. This time, though, not only do you have to outrun the hardball, of course, you also have to outrun each other. You'll both be on the track at the same time, answering questions on the buzzer. A correct answer moves you one square along, but a wrong answer will move your opponent forward. Remember, Emma and Chris stay ahead of the hardball, as the first person who passes will be out of the game. Let's put you both on the track. Come on. There you are. So in this round, the hardball will be released when one of you reaches the 2nd level of the track. If you're ready, let's play hardball. Famous for his appearances on children's TV, Boom Boom is the catchphrase of which, Emma?
Basil Brush.
Basil Brush. I've got to take your first answer, I'm afraid. In terms of electronics, what do the letters HD stand for in H? Emma?
High definition.
Correct. In which iconic race did the horses jump the fences Valentine's? Chris?
Grand National.
Correct. In mathematics, what unit of measurement is exactly 1/10 of a centimetre? Emma?
Millimetre.
Correct. Which English king was married to Catherine Parr? Emma?
Henry VIII.
Correct. In the UK, what colour is most commonly associated with the Conservative Party? Chris?
Blue.
Correct. What name is given to the Muslim place of worship? Emma?
Mecca.
Mosque. In Swahili, Simba is a word for which large feline animal? Chris?
A lion.
Correct. What do the initials V and A stand for in the name of the famous Emma?
Victoria and Albert.
Correct. In 1973, which band released the album The Dark Side of the Moon? Emma?
Pink Floyd.
Correct. In pre-decimal currency, which lowercase letter was used to denote a... Chris?
D.
Correct. Which title is given to a physician who specialises in treating diseases and injuries in animals? Chris?
Oh, no, pass, sorry.
Vet?
Oh, of course it is.
Which horror novelist wrote the 1977 book The Shining? Emma?
Stephen King.
Correct. What is the English translation of the German expression Auf Wiedersehen? Emma?
Goodbye.
Correct. What is the national drink of Japan? Emma?
Sake.
Correct. In bingo, which number does the call Two Little Ducks? Chris?
22.
Correct. In the 16th century, who famously painted the ceiling of the Sistine? Chris?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Michelangelo. Which compass direction is the exact opposite of the southwest? Emma?
Northeast.
Correct. What was Victoria Beckham's maiden name? Emma?
Adams.
Correct. Which emergency service is the focus of the 1991 film Backdraft? Chris?
Fire service.
Correct. The Bayer Tapestry is on permanent display at a museum. Emma?
Normandy.
France. In the UK, the clocks traditionally go back 1 hour on the last Sunday of which month? Chris?
October.
Correct. First airing in 1982, which US sitcom features characters named Sam, Carla, Cliff, and Emma?
Cheers.
Correct. The Olympic sport played in a swimming pool is called water what? Chris?
Polo.
Correct. Which mythical bird is said to be reborn from the ashes? Chris?
Phoenix.
Correct. The frontline staff at which chain of holiday camps are known as Redcoats? Emma?
Butlins.
Correct. First published in 1719, which author wrote Robinson Crusoe? Chris?
Louis Stevenson.
Daniel Defoe.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of pastry is traditionally used as the base of a lemon meringue pie? Emma?
Puff.
Out of time. Short crust was the answer we were looking for. Wow. Oh, my goodness me. Well done, Emma. You are through to the semi-final.
Thank you.
Chris, I'm afraid that is the end of the road.
Never mind. It's a good try.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was really good fun.
That's
Definitely.
what I'd like to hear. You've been a great contestant. Chris, thank you for playing hardball.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Emma, well done again. You've done brilliantly so far, and you get to take a break.
Yeah.
You'll deserve it as well. We'll see you in the semi-final.
Thank you. See you there.
So Emma is through to the semi-final, and £2,100 is in the bank. Time now to play our next heat as 3 more contestants are ready to take on the hardball. James, Gareth and Ruby, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. So you've all seen how it's done. One of you will be playing Emma in the semi-final. Let's find out who, shall we? First, to see if they can take on the hardball, it's Ruby. Ruby, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Ruby, what do you do?
I'm a charity shop manager.
And what do you like to do outside of work?
I like to bake and watch a lot of Disney films.
What's your favourite?
Beauty and the Beast.
No kidding.
Yeah, I had a 30th birthday party themed.
Did you?
Yeah.
And you came as?
Hell.
You've seen how the money maker works. OK, so simply answer as many questions as you can before the hardball passes you. £50 will go into today's jackpot with every square you light up. Make it further than either of your opponents, and you are through to the next round.
OK.
Ruby, let's put you on the track. There you are. OK. The hardball will be released once I've read your first question.
OK.
Ruby, if you're ready, let's play hardball. In the name of the American government agency, NASA, what does the letter S stand for?
Space.
Correct. On a London Monopoly board, how much money does a player usually receive for pass and go?
£200.
Correct. In a familiar saying, what shouldn't you count before they hatch?
Chickens.
Correct. What fashion item is most closely associated with the designer Christian Louboutin?
Shoe.
Correct. In which 2010 animated film does the character Gru attempt to steal the moon?
Despicable Me.
Correct. Which French name is given to a small piece of fried or toasted bread used to garnish soup or salads?
Crouton.
Correct. In the USA, what is the name of the city that is referred to informally as DC?
Washington.
Correct. The storming of which Parisian fortress is celebrated on the 14th of July?
Bastille.
Correct. Which puzzle, commonly printed in newspapers, involves filling in grids with numbers from...
Crossword.
Sudoku. Which 19th century British author used the pseudonym Boz?
I don't know.
Charles Dickens. What is the name of the acid that's extracted from the juice of lemons and oranges?
Citric.
Correct. Which singer had a UK hit in 2008 with Single Ladies Put a Ring on It?
Beyonce.
Correct. In 2008, Colleen McLaughlin married which Liverpudlian footballer?
Wayne Rooney.
Correct. In Greek mythology, who was the god of the underworld?
Hades.
Correct. Between 2006 and 2015, which politician served as the Prime Minister of Canada?
Pass.
Stephen Harper. Meaning, so be it, which word is uttered at the end of a Christian prayer or hymn?
Amen.
Correct. What was the name of the first Norman king of England?
Henry.
William, a million is written as the number 1, followed by how many zeros?
6.
Correct. In which children's TV series is the title character described as a saggy old cloth cat?
Bagpuss.
Correct. First performed in 1956, who wrote the play Look Back in Anger?
Pass.
John Osborne. In 2010, the film Exit Through the Gift Shop was... Ruby, well done.
Thanks.
I think you can be very proud of that. Third level of the track, £750 put in the jackpot, takes us up to now £2,850. Very nice. Oh, good. OK, we've got a smiling Ruby, and you're currently the one to beat.
Thank you.
Next to take on the hardball, it's Gareth. Gareth, welcome.
Thank you.
What do you do, Gareth?
I'm a development officer from Cardiff.
And outside of work, have you got any hobbies?
Cycling, big fan of cycling. I recently competed in a velothon, which is a 140k cycle ride around South Wales.
That's fantastic. So you like to keep fit?
Yeah, I try my best.
And you like a challenge?
Yes, always.
So, what does the hardball look like from where you're standing?
It's quite tough. I think it's been a high bar set, to be honest. So
Ruby did very well, didn't she?
I think so. She played it down, but I think she did well.
So to get into the next round, you need to beat her on the track. This would be the square to beat. There it is, like you say, third level of the track. OK. Gareth, let's get you up there. There you are. Remember, the hardball will start once I finish asking your first question.
Okie doke.
Gareth, if you're ready. Let's play hardball. What colour medal is traditionally given to someone who finishes in third place?
Bronze.
Correct. In the UK, chipolata sausages are wrapped in which other pork product to make pigs in blankets?
Ham.
Bacon. In Christianity, the Holy Trinity are the Father, the Son, and which other?
The Holy Ghost.
Correct. Which senior member of the royal family was born on the Greek island of Corfu in 1921?
Prince Philip.
Correct. What name is given to an angle greater than 90 degrees but less than 180?
Right angle.
Obtuse. In children's TV, what is the name of the big purple dinosaur with a bright green stomach?
Dino.
Barney. In the UK, the national census is usually taken every how many years?
10 years.
Correct. Which American author wrote the 1996 novel A Game of Thrones?
Pass.
George R.R. Martin. Who duetted with Dolly Parton on the 1980s single Islands in the Stream? Kenny Rogers.
Yes, I knew he was a country and western singer, but I couldn't remember the name.
Oh, and it was just out of time there, Gareth, I'm afraid. So, you're up there on the first level of the track. You've put in £200 to the jackpot. So, good news is we're up over £3,000, £3,050 in total. You didn't get as far as Ruby before the hardball passed you, so you are at risk of going home. Ruby, you're into the next round.
Yay.
Well done.
Thank you.
And our last contestant to play is James. Good to see you, James.
Thank you very much.
Welcome
You too.
to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself.
So I'm a medical student and I'm currently down in Cornwall at the moment. So trying to get in some beaches, some surfing.
What else do you like to do?
Yeah, I play the piano and I play the cello a little bit as well, but I haven't done it for a while now.
At the same time?
I wish. I can barely do one at the once.
If you were to win the money today, what would you like to do with it?
I'd like to put it towards getting my pilot's licence. My boyfriend's going to get me like a taster experience and I can pay to top it up and hopefully get my light flight pilot's licence.
So we want to put you in the sky?
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah.
It does get a bit serious from here, of course. You need to get further than Gareth to push yourself into the next round. OK, so let's highlight that square to beat. There it is. James, let's be up on the track. Remember, the hardball will start once I've asked your first question. Okay. James, if you're ready, let's play hardball. What A is a name given to anyone who is trained to travel in space?
Astronaut.
Correct. Which first name is shared by actors with the surnames Radcliffe, Craig and Day-Lewis? Correct. What name is given to a single round eyeglass worn in front of one eye?
Monocle.
Correct. Which British author wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Roald Dahl.
Correct. What was the number of the first successful Apollo spaceflight that landed men on the moon?
11.
Correct. In which film does Patrick Swayze play the deceased Sam Wheat?
Pass.
Ghosts. Which pulse is the main ingredient in the popular dip hummus?
Chickpea.
Correct. Which actor plays Detective Jack Frost in the TV series A Touch of Frost?
Pass.
David Jason. In which game do players shoot small discs into a central pot using a larger disc called a squidger?
Pass.
Tiddlywinks. The name of which Italian dessert translates into English as cooked cream?
Tiramisu.
Panna cotta. The first Tudor king of England was Henry the what?
First.
7th. The large Australian sandstone monolith, Uluru, is also commonly known by what
Ayers
name?
Rock.
Correct. Which organ of the human body does the word hepatic relate to?
Liver.
Correct.
Yes.
When referring to holiday accommodation, what does B and B stand for?
Bed and breakfast.
Correct. Which character from A Midsummer Night's Dream is also known as Robin Goodfellow?
Othello.
Puck. In 1911, Roald Amundsen and his team were the first to reach the South Pole, James.
Ah.
And James, you, sir, got all the way down there on the second level of the track. £450 into the jackpot, which means we're up to £3,500, and that is what we'll be playing for today. Of course, you got further than Gareth, which means that you are definitely through to the next round.
Thank you very much.
Very well done. Gareth, I'm afraid we know what that means.
Yeah, time to go.
Even in a short time, you've been a great contestant.
Thank you.
Gareth, thank you for playing hardball.
Thanks very much.
So James and Ruby are now going to compete for a place in today's semi-final. Who will make it through? Let's find out as we play the head-to-head. Ruby, James, well done.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Into the head-to-head. And Ruby, £750 you put into the jackpot. It's going to be different going in the head-to-head, though, isn't it?
Oh, very much so, yeah.
What's going to be your tactic?
Beat him.
James, that's her plan.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Tickler, or just grab her buzzer. Just anything that's probably not allowed.
Both of you, best of luck.
Thank you.
This time, not only do you have to outrun the ball, of course, you've got to outrun each other. As you saw earlier, you'll both be on the track at the same time, answering questions on the buzzer. A correct answer moves you one square along, but a wrong answer will move your opponent forward. Again, James, Ruby, just stay ahead of the hardball because the first person who passes will be out of the game. The winner goes straight into today's semi-final to play Emma. James, Ruby, let's put you both on the track. There you are. We'll release the hardball when one of you reaches the second level of the track, OK? If you're ready, let's play hardball. The eyes of which bird feature on the logo for the online travel site TripAdvisor? James.
Owl.
Correct. The TV chef famously associated with the River Cottage in Devon. Ruby.
Hugh Finley Whittingstall.
Correct. What is removed during the medical procedure known as appendectomy? James.
Appendix.
Correct. In geometry, how many sides does a pentagon have? Ruby.
7.
5.
Oh.
Before her marriage, the Duchess of Cambridge was known as Kate who? Ruby.
Middleton.
Correct. Which word precedes Parliament to describe the state where no party has an overall? James.
Tongue.
Correct. What is the name of the first book in the Old Testament of the Christian Bible? James.
Genesis.
Correct. Which farm animal has breeds including British Saddleback and Gloucestershire? Ruby.
Pig.
Correct. Which chart-topping pop group is Mark Cohen a member of? Ruby.
Take that.
Correct. The smallest denomination of coin in the UK, what is, James?
1p.
Correct. Complete the popular saying, all that glitters is not what?
Gold.
Ruby. Correct. What is the name of the former royal yacht now permanently moored at Leith, Edinburgh? Ruby.
Britannia.
Correct. Which historic London landmark and tourist attraction employs a Raven Master? James?
Tower of London.
Correct. On standard dice, which number appears on the face that is directly opposite the 6? James?
1.
Correct. Since 2006, which word follows Harper's to give the title of a Ruby?
Bazaar.
Correct. The names of Kensington and which other area combine to form a West London royal borough? Chelsea, which Prokofiev ballet is the piece of music known as Montagues and Capulets taken from? Ruby.
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct. In the Hunger Games film series, which actress plays Katniss Everdeen? Ruby.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Correct. What item of clothing are breeches a style of? Ruby.
Trousers.
Correct. At the end of each season, how many football teams are relegated from the English Premier League? 3. Which celestial object does the word lunar relate to? James?
Moon.
Correct. In which Scottish city is the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum? James?
Edinburgh.
Glasgow. In which play by Oscar Wilde does the character Lady Bracknell appear? Importance of being earnest. Well, looking at the track, Ruby, there you are, sitting pretty at the end of the second level. Well done.
Thank you.
It was a fantastic head-to-head, and as a result, Ruby, you are through to the semi-final.
Thank you.
James, you've been a great contestant. Thank you for playing hardball.
Thank you very much.
So we're down to the last two, but who will make it through to play for the £3,500 today? Let's find out as we play the semi-final. Well, Ruby, Emma, congratulations on getting to this point.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's our dancer against our Disney princess.
Ooh.
I'd say. Emma, what did you make of Ruby's performance?
She was really good. I'm a little bit nervous about this now.
But you've been really good so far, and you put in the most into the jackpot so far as well, so you should be pretty confident.
I kind of want that now.
Well, you've come all this way.
Be nice.
It would be lovely to take it home.
It would.
Ruby, into the semi-finals. Are you surprised that you got this far?
Very surprised, yeah. Emma's very good.
Well, wishing you both the best of luck. Remember, only one of you can go through to play for that £3,500 today. In this semi-final, we'll put you both on the track at the same time. Again, I'll ask you questions on the buzzer. Right answers move you forward, wrong answers move your opponent forward. The winner will go through to today's final. The loser, I'm afraid, will be going home. Best of luck. Ruby, Emma, let's put you on the track. Fingers on the buzzers. The hardball will be released the moment one of you reaches the second level of the track. If you're ready, let's play hardball. At Halloween, which variety of squash is most... Emma?
Pumpkin.
Correct. Which major youth organisation that was founded in 1907 uses the motto, be prepared? Emma?
Scouts.
Correct. What form of transport is a BMX? Emma?
Bike.
Correct. In 2011, Jamie Hince from the band The Kills married which British supermodel? Ruby?
Kate Moss.
Correct. The name of which area in London is also the title of a 1999 film starring Hugh Grant? Ruby?
Notting Hill.
Correct. Which sitcom is mainly set at the all-inclusive Solana resort in Spain? Emma?
Benidorm.
Correct. Which major world religion has a period of fasting known as Ramadan? Emma?
Muslim.
Correct. When on shore, which crustaceans are notable for typically walking sideways? Ruby?
Crabs.
Correct. Which British group spent 15 weeks at the top of the UK singles chart with Love Is All Around? Emma?
Wet, wet, wet.
Correct. According to the phrase, if you can't stand the heat, which room should you... Emma?
Kitchen.
Correct. What is the first name of former Prime Minister David Cameron's wife? Emma?
Samantha.
Correct. Which town and major ferry port in Kent is known for its white cliffs? Emma?
Dover.
Correct. The gin-based cocktail invented at the Raffles Hotel in 1915 is known as a Singapore... Emma?
Sling.
Correct. A leap year usually occurs every how many years? Ruby?
4 years.
Correct. In 2001, Will Smith starred as which world champion heavyweight boxer? Ruby?
Muhammad Ali.
Correct. In Greek myth, people would be turned to stone if they looked at which mortal gorgons? Emma?
Medusa.
Correct. The primate called a galago is also commonly known as a bush what? Emma?
Baby.
Correct. Which Lloyd Webber musical opened in London in 1986 and... Oh, guys. Well, that was very good. A really, really well-played semi-final. Emma, sensational. You've been great all day, and congratulations, because you are our winner today.
Thank you.
Ruby, I'm afraid, after such a great game, it is the end of the road. Well, you've been a fantastic contestant. Thank you, Ruby, for playing hardball.
Thank you very much.
But for you, Emma, it's time to play the final. Emma, congratulations on making it to the final.
Thank you.
My goodness me. So the jackpot currently stands at £3,500.
It's not a bad amount.
If you were to win it, what would you do with it?
I would take my family to go and see the Northern Lights, maybe in Iceland.
Well, that would be spectacular, wouldn't it?
It's on my bucket list of things that I want to do, so...
OK, let's see if we can tick it off for you. Emma, to win that cash, you've got to take on the hardball one last time. This time, though, you have to beat it. It's the biggest challenge so far. So, if you make it all the way to the end of the track without the hardball catching you, you will be going home with that £3,500. To help you, you got 3 boosts, which you can activate at any time. Each boost allows you to jump forward 1 square, but with every boost you use, the jackpot prize will be halved, so use them wisely and only when you have to. If the hardball catches you at any time, the game is over and the jackpot is lost.
OK.
Emma, you will see 5 categories. You'll need to choose one and answer questions on it until the hardball reaches the end of each level of the track, and we'll switch over to a different one, and so on, all right?
OK.
Your 5 categories today, Emma, are sports, music divas, film, politics, and geography. What do you think about those 5 categories?
Yeah, none of them are really my strong points.
Really?
So, yeah, getting a bit nervous about this now.
OK, so if you were to pick one first, which would you like to take on?
Music Divas, please.
OK, let's go with Music Divas. Answer as many questions as you can on Music Divas. Emma, let's put you back on the track. The hardball will be released when I finish asking your first question. Wishing you the best of luck, Emma, for the final time. If you're ready, let's play hardball. Which singer gained worldwide fame as part of a musical duo with Sonny Bono?
Cher.
Correct. American singer Billy Ray Cyrus is the father of which chart?
Miley.
Correct. Who had hits in the 1980s with How Will I Know and So Emotional?
Whitney.
Correct. The name of which American singer translates as My Lady in Old Italian?
Pass.
Madonna. Which singer had a UK #1 with the 2006 album Back to Black?
Amy Winehouse.
Correct. Which singer earned a Golden Globe nomination for playing the title role in the film Selena?
Pass.
Jennifer Lopez. In 2013, which singer began a residency in Las Vegas with a show subtitled Piece of Me?
Pass.
Britney Spears. What is the title of Christina Aguilera's first UK #1 single?
Genie in a Bottle.
Correct. Which Canadian singer had a UK #1 with the song My Heart Will Go On?
Celine Dion.
Correct. Who had a UK #1 in 1999 with Perfect Moment? Martine McCutcheon. Emma, we've made it safely to the end of the first track. You're down there on the second level of the track. Bit of a lead on the hardball.
Not as much as I would have liked.
I'm sure. And you did have to use one of your boosts.
I did.
So already our jackpot is down by half to £1,750. Well, you said it was going to be tough for those categories.
I did.
But you've got rid of one of them. And
That's true.
And we're still playing. 4 categories still to choose from. Here they are. Sport, film, politics and geography. What would you like to go for?
Film, please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
OK, let's take on film, shall we, Emma? Beat the hardball to the end of the next level of the track and you will be closer to that jackpot prize. Here comes your first question on film. In the title of a 2006 film starring Meryl Streep, what does the devil wear?
Prada.
Correct. In which film does Tom Hanks play Chuck Noland, a man marooned on an island?
Castaway.
Correct. In which 2017 film does Harry Styles play a World War II soldier called Alex?
Dunkirk.
Correct. Which 2013 animated Disney film features the song Let It Go?
Frozen.
Correct. In the 1978 film starring Christopher Reeve, what is the name of Superman's alter ego?
Man of Steel.
Clark Kent. Which 2007 Will Smith film has the tagline The Last Man on Earth is not alone?
I Am Legend.
Correct. In the film series that started with The Love Bug, what model of Volkswagen...
Herbie.
Beetle was the answer we were looking for, Emma. Emma, well done. We're down to the third level of the track. And I know you were probably very close to it, but we didn't have to use a boost either.
No. Pleased about that.
So, jackpot stays at £1,750. Film is out of the way. 3 categories to choose from. Here they are. Sport, politics and geography, Emma. What do we think?
I don't like any of them, but of those, I'm going to go for politics.
Yeah?
Yeah.
OK. Just remember, stay ahead of the hardball.
I'm going to try.
OK. Here we go. Which British politician is sometimes referred to by the nickname Bojo?
Boris Johnson.
Correct. Who was Prime Minister at the beginning of the 21st century?
Tony Blair.
Correct. Who was first elected Speaker of the House of Commons in June 2009?
Pass.
John Bercow. Both British female Prime Ministers have been members of which party?
Conservative.
Correct. In which month of the year was the 2017 UK general election?
May.
June. Sarah Palin was the first female governor of which large
Alaska.
American state? Correct. Which First Lady of the United States was born in modern-day Slovenia?
Melania Trump.
Correct. Between 2010 and 2016, which Conservative MP served as the Chancellor of the Exchequer?
Gordon Brown.
George Osborne. Emma, you are keeping your cool very well. Very
Trying.
well indeed. Melania Trump.
Yes.
And you got that answer right in time and used it in conjunction with a boost. It does mean, though, the jackpot halved once again, so we're down to £875, which is still some cash.
Better than nothing.
It absolutely is. You came with nothing and you could still be going home with £875, so this is OK. We're down there in the 4th level of the track with 2 categories remaining. They are sport and geography. What do you think about those 2?
Sport is probably my weakest subject. Geography's not much better, but that's the one I'm going to go for.
Geography?
Yeah.
OK, let's go for geography. Well, we have been right on the edge this whole final, but importantly, Emma, you are still ahead of the hardball.
Yeah.
You got 1 boost if you need to. We don't want to have to use it. We want to keep that jackpot as it is.
Let's try.
Geography is your next category. Here we go. With an estimated 1.4 billion people, which East Asian country has the
China.
world's... Correct. In 2006, Belfast City Airport was renamed in honour of which Northern Irish footballer?
George Best.
Correct. Which island off the south coast of England has coastal towns called Shanklin and Ventnor?
The Isle of Wight.
Correct. Which Australian city has a famous harbour bridge that is nicknamed the Coat Hanger?
Sydney.
Correct. Which mountain has the highest peak on the continent of Africa?
Kilimanjaro.
Correct. The country of Greenland is part of which European kingdom?
Denmark.
Correct. Which city is the national capital of Italy?
Rome.
Correct. And which American state is the Everglades National Park located?
Florida.
Correct. What is the collective name? Emma.
I didn't think I knew geography.
Well, you proved yourself wrong there.
I'm pleased to say I did.
We've got ourselves a lead on the hardball, which could come in very handy going into the last category.
Yes, definitely.
Shall we look at that last category we've got? It's sport.
OK.
Do you think you could surprise yourself?
I did with geography, so I hope so. Not that confident on it, though.
Well, sport is the category we have to play if we're going to get to the end of the final track and beat the hardball. You still have the boost there if you need it.
Yep.
But, Emma, you are only 4 questions away from beating the hardball and taking home that jackpot.
OK.
You've done really well so far.
I'm really pleased about it so far.
One last push?
Let's do it.
OK, Emma, for £875, one last time, let's play hardball. Which sport features the terms albatross, eagle and triple bogey?
Golf.
Correct. The blade of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of wood?
Willow.
Correct. What is the first name of tennis player Andy Murray's older brother?
Jamie.
Correct. What name is given to the metal runner on an ice skating boot?
Blade.
Correct.
Oh.
Oh, Emma.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is fantastic. I'm so happy for you.
Me too.
You pulled out some answers there.
I didn't think I knew about sport.
You didn't think you knew about geography. You didn't think you knew about a lot of things.
I'm pleased.
You should be. You really should be. £875. The jackpot is yours.
Thank you.
Remind us, what are you going to spend it on?
I'm going to put it towards taking my family on a trip to Iceland to see the Northern Lights.
That's fantastic. Oh, man. Well, that is how you do it. You took on the hardball and you won.
I did.
Congratulations, Emma.
Thank you.
That brings the hardball to a halt for now. Join us next time when 6 more contestants will try to beat the hardball. See you soon.